18 opens with three, cutting back door. Ashley Moyer-Gleason her sixth. Kuminga throwing the lob, and Steph Curry. Apparently both can score. A gap in Taylor Hendricks. Darren to shoot the foul. Reload. Markkanen. Off. Draymond an open three. Came a little bit, and Markkanen putting it up. Kuminga is fouled. Miles an hour and blocked. Defense. Beginning. Draymond back to it. Markkanen couldn't get it. Draymond never left. Deontay George for three. Steph on a reload three. Wide open. Every time, but Draymond's denying that. Markkanen, the layup, got his own rebound, stayed with it.
Jumps on you early, you feel like you can't breathe.
Warriors have 3 team fouls. Handling, Kuminga all the way to the rim.
From everywhere.
Third opportunity. Kerr getting it to Andrew Wiggins. Buddy, come on now.
So fast, it was just a little late. I agree with that. He was on his way up to get
for the lay-in.
So no one stopped the ball and created his own a ton.
Center attack, and we have not. Steph Curry for three. Ball. And then Steph is clubbed. Kevon Looney in for the rebound and dunk. And Buddy Hield for three. Collins on the baseline. Curry was there. Steph on a step back three. Buddy Hield's 3 of 3, and you to GP2. What a finish! Can I get my first little big man of the season? Defense.
Jordan Clarkson holding on that.
And also, too, I want to compliment
corner like a big man.
Biba Patty for Australia. Peyton corner three. Patty Mills from the corner missing the three. Von Looney open jump. He had his first bucket, but missed the three in that game. If he holds,
he's honest with himself. He's like, I'm always going to lead by.
That is never called. Time. In, out, up, fade, fire.
Bro, that mask.
Come on, tipping it up and in. And bring Melton, bring Looney, bring Pajemski. Side to Collins.
As long as you go hard, there's always going to be.
Setting him up again, and Buddy Hield. Moses. Tough step back jumper, and look for details. I am. Draws the double team. That one, but just in general, and open three. And slow-mo. Clarkson's drawn a lot of attention.
Eyeing Markkanen trying.
In traffic there. Jordan Clarkson, year 11.
These veterans, Jordan Clarkson, coming off the bench, and he's got one job.
The players where this is perfect. Nice pump. He didn't want that three, but he's fouled by Pajemski for three. Don Collins, rim that, and the lob. He'll never miss a shot. There's Jordan Clarkson. Markkanen to flip it up and out. The Warriors have great guard. I'm being nice. The big. And Clarkson. Slow-mo with the little opening night. Through. So now he's like, let me. Davis cycled it back out. Sharking it down the lane and missed the dunk. Pick in the draft a year ago, right to the rim, down the lane, floating it up and out. Patty Mills lurking, and he got a free. Wiggins. Warriors are 4 of 18. Buddy Hield for three.
Always ready to shoot. He's always got his meat.
Skip pass to Hendricks. An open three, had his foot on the line, and quarter both ways as Hendricks. Deontay George will
staying away from the turnovers, his decisions.
Utah does the next couple of years. Buddy Hield to Kuminga.
Not just D'Anthony Melton.
Sexton. And he throws it to 2-on-1, executed perfectly. Buddy Hield for three. Wiggins in a season opener.
That's crazy.
Hield again. Buddy Hield. Minutes. Markkanen. The tip try Markkanen, but he Hield coming around the bend. And he's seconds. Nice.
Forced your work. It means if you're
oh, it's a moving screen out on the step around. Come on. Oh, point lead at the end of one. They've added 8 in Wiggins. Pick up the
one of these times when we're at home.
But player, 27 years of age. It's Lane, fake the pass, flip it up and out. 48-minute game.
Disgusting.
99 free throws. That cost the Warriors as Markkanen will
path. You get him an easy one, now he gets.
And then Trace called for traffic hit the deck. Draymond. They've done a lot of the hard. Catch that pass. Steph quick hand. Curry mid-range.
For an answer.
Taylor Hendricks out of the corner. Markkanen to beat the shot clock buzzer. Cutting back door. Great block. Wing three. Got it. Mills. Will Hardy trying to go to the bench.
The slow starts.
Or coaches can tell you to play
like a sore thumb if you're not running.
Curry dropping it. The wheel out to the three-point line. Kept it alive. Trace Jackson didn't quibble with the percentage.
I'm not quibbling.
Andrew Wiggins Curry off front iron. Yeah. Collins had hit one. Steph Curry with a little Nowitzki. Bodies. Steph Curry off front. GP2 in. Jordan Clark's the Jazz. And Wiggins foul.
That's what I'm saying. Like that time, I'm not.
Yeah, everybody's got to get in there. And Payton out. Taft finds Wiggins.
Just looking around, finally saw Andrew Wiggins.
Williams. And then sends the ball for three. Pajemski going. And Brandon. Collins elbow jump. The greatest shooter of all time. Kick out three around. Pajemski from the baseline. He last year, 19th pick in the draft. If Jordan Clarkson sends a Looney, finds Steph instead. And 13 in the third. You can do, I can do better. Rimmed it out. The NIT. And
Lowry marketing.
Yeah, you noticed effort. Warriors have lost. Mills, Buddy Hield will never be more open on threes. And into the corner.
The shooter's drifting.
So
to the corner.
bait 5:30 taking on the Clippers. Looney setting up Hield. Patty Mills has been heating up. Clarkson, he doesn't need a shitty Melton. He took it into trap. If that happened, Clarkson from midcourt. Clarkson missing that
turnovers, which is good. So see if you can.
This away from Markkanen, and he was a college teammate of
good veterans on any team.
As Pajemski took it inside. Eubanks is going to launch a three, and the crowd. Moses Moody
to get to the rim.
Shot clock at one.
Limit the comebacks.
Anthony Melton missed down the lane. Looney's there again.
You know what you're going to get from every game.
Oh.
Vacates, another person flashes.
Pajemski resort a casino.
The things he said when it comes to
Feds too. Looney on Sexton.
Will Hardy probably just talking to his guys.
On Sexton. That's the way the game has been played. And Wiggins dropping a GSW hoop. That one knocked away. Melton.
Man, this team has platoons.
Slow-mo.
I can't.
Jerry's three. And rimmed it home. Jazz 55-42. Moses Moody for the baseline.
Around well.
Dante George out of the 2 games.
No hesitation. Some momentum for their next game.
I know soccer is the global game. It's on Netflix. Lindy Waters.
His first three.
So at breakfast, Lindy said, I'd like to see Moses Moody off the ball. Kyle Anderson, what a good Lindy Waters open three.
Coach Kerr is calling for that. They want to.
I think also too. And good play. Pajemski. You run.
Sauce to it too. Laid it out there with one hand.
Sexton, that's a nice one. Still trying to play the right way. Right. Sensabaugh missing that Wednesday, then back on the road again. They open Waters, will sidestep three. You know that. I think it's, we just have to want Pajemski for three. Moody's going to continue to play hard, and Moses. But Zubats also can be really, he has heat.
Oh no.
Filipowski. And 30, the home opener, by the way, just, you can't say Moses Moody. And they're getting on the deck for another jump. Dante George rattling out his Utah's second largest home throw.
That is this
in a 48-minute game.
Disgusting.
Strictly officiated game. So 99 free throws. Didn't box out and didn't get the rebound, and it may cost the Warriors as Markkanen will.
Job of Markkanen in that first half. You get him an easy one. Now he gets
Jackson Davis, Kuminga, and Wiggins. And then Trace called for Sexton in traffic, hit the deck. Draymond to begin this season. They've done a lot of the hard. Markkanen did well to catch that pass. Steph quick handsomely. Curry mid-range.
Last one too. Wouldn't take a no for an answer.
Taylor Hendricks out of the corner. Hendricks ricochets to Markkanen to beat the shot clock buzzer. Adding to the lead. Steph cutting back door. Great block. Wiggins an open wing three. Got it! Collins in with Jordan Clarkson, Patty Mills. Will Hardy trying to go to the bench.
The slow starts.
Coaches can tell you to run, or coaches can tell you to play. You're out there at 100 miles an hour.
You're going to stick out like a sore thumb if you're not running. To enjoy the success.
Curry dropping it. Patty Mills will wheel out to the three-point line. On Collins. Kept it alive. Trace Jackson Davis.
inside.
Hey, don't quibble with the percentage.
I'm not quibbling.
Andrew Wiggins. Duncan. Steph Curry off front iron. Yeah! Clarkson inside on the kick out. Collins had hit one. Steph Curry with a little Nowitzki. First half, you could tell. Clarkson, he's seen a lot of bodies. Steph Curry off front, getting tired. GP2 in front. Shot clock at 3. Jordan Clarkson. Third opportunity for the Jazz. And Wiggins found to play hard. They're always going to give you the effort.
That's what I'm saying. Like that time, I'm not.
Can't be by himself on the rebounding edge. Everybody's got to get in there. And Peyton, Patty Mills on the kick out. Close out on Buddy Hield after that great first half. Finds Wiggins.
Kick it back out. You saw when he's driving in there, he was looking around. Finally saw Andrew Wiggins.
The kick out to Cody Williams. And then Cody Williams saw it. Sends the ball for 3. Buddy Hield getting Pajemski going. And Brandon. Good shot to great shot. Collins elbow. Pajemski attacking, setting up the greatest shooter of all time. Ball. Kick out 3 around P2. Pajemski from the baseline. All rookie last year, 19th pick in the draft. I'll tell you, I really like the doubling of Jordan Clarkson. Sense of
double team.
Buddy trying to hide behind Looney. Finds Steph instead. And 13 in the third. Steph, anything you can do, I can do better. Rimmed it out. St. Mary's. Davidson St. Mary's in the NIT. And they're
done a great job on him and Lowry marketing.
Yeah, you notice center. He'll give you an honest effort. Warriors have lost. Mills eating up points in a hurry. Buddy Hield will never be more open.
That we've been talking about.
7 of 8 on threes. And the drift is the shooter getting to the corner.
The shooter's drifting
so
to the corner.
Warriors home opener at 5:30, taking on the Clippers. Looney setting up Hield. Clarkson on the kick out. Patty Mills has been heating up. Clarkson, he doesn't need a shot. Anthony Melton, he took it into trap. You know what Steve is saying to Gary? If that happens, throw plus you get possession. Clarkson from midcourt. Clarkson missing that.
You only got 11 turnovers, which is good. So see if you can.
With Pajemski, Kyle Anderson. It's like the defense in both of the games, though. They knock it away from Markkanen, and he for a couple free throws. Mentioned he was a college teammate of
a sprinkle of good veterans on any team.
Overs as they're playing the zone as Pajemski took it inside. Eubanks is going to launch a 3 in the crowd. Moses Moody.
Big on it. I can use my quickness to get to the rim.
Markkanen. Shot clock at 1.
Correct. Often limit the comebacks.
Anthony Melton missed. Melton down the lane. Looney's there again. He has been excellent.
You know what you're going to get from every game.
Leave it there and let some seconds tick off.
One person gets inside and vacates, another person flashes.
Pajemski, a couple free throws courtesy of Grayton Resort and Casino.
The leadership too. One of the things he said when it comes to more and more.
Knows how to play defense too. Looney deflecting that pass. On Sexton. Possession again.
Will Hardy probably just talking to his guys.
But it hasn't mattered. On Sexton. The whistles tonight. That's the way the game has been played. And Wiggins dropping it. /no fees or 888-GSW-HOOP. Baseball series. That one knocked away. Melton.
These Jazz fans watching this and going, this team has platoons.
Line change. Slow-mo. Kyle's
name is Slow-mo. I should be able to get by him, but I can't.
Jerry. Kyle Anderson 3. And rimmed it home. 30. The Warriors are out rebounding the Jazz 55-42. Moses Moody for the baseline.
Jazz were sticking with that zone. Warriors were moving around well.
Deontay George out of each of the last 2 years. So the first 52 games, as reminding yourself, Moses is 22.
No hesitation. Howie Marketing just wants to get going to build some momentum for their next game. Beautiful.
I mean, I know soccer is the global game.
He's like, nah, I'm good.
It's on Netflix. Lindy Waters.
He comes in the game cold and he makes his first three.
So at breakfast, Curry, Buddy Hield, and Lindy Waters. And Lindy said, I'd like to see this.
He moves without the ball really well, too.
Moses Moody off back here. Slow-mo. Kyle Anderson, what a good and unable to make that. Lindy Waters, open three.
Gritty. Coach Kerr is calling for that. They want to make them react to you.
I think also, too, with offense. And good play deal. Jemski, you run.
He added some sauce to it, too. Laid it out there with one hand.
Sexton, that's a nice thing. Kyle Anderson right now. Garbage time will not get ragtag because they're still trying to play the right way. The jam 27, Steph with 20. Sensabaugh missing that three. Pelicans Tuesday and Wednesday, then back on the road again. They wow. Lindy Waters will sidestep three. You know that.
No, at some point we do have to see that shooting contest.
I think we just have to split. Jemski for three. Fighting on the steal. Moody's going to continue to play hard, and Moses.
Green light is just neon green.
But Zubac's also can be really level.
Well, he has to be for them to compete. Oh, no.
And the missed dunk.
Oh, no.
Filipowski.
That's funny.
And the pregame live coming your way Sunday at 4:30. The home opener. Your team. The Warriors, too, by the way. We can't say that. Moses Moody. And they're getting on the deck for another jump ball. The Waters winning that tap. Deontay George rattling out to do. This is Utah's second largest home